Should we sweep leaves on our streets? Oh, my cat says yes. So, let's find out now, shall we? In autumn, when leaves fall onto roads and streets, they cause lots of problems such as blocked drains, which can lead to flooding. And no one loves flooding, don't they? What did I show you all my notifications? Well, yeah, and which can lead to flooding. And in a place called Cardiff, the council actually asked people to take part in a leaf sweeping scheme called the Big Sweep for the 7th year running. Some people think that, well, it's fun, while others think it's not their job to actually do this. It's the council's job. Well, personally, I think it could be dangerous for leaves to pile up in the streets because they can get all wet and slimy. Number 2, it's helpful for local council workers who aren't, well, who can't do all of the leaves themselves, who aren't all of the leaves themselves on the road without, well, that's something. And here's the thing, council workers can't do all the, rake all the leaves themselves, so what are we gonna do? Then, at least help them, or at least clean up your backyard for once. That's something too. And number 3, it also encourages people to meet up with other people, like their neighbors and all that kinds of things, whom they might not know, and that means the streets are tidier. Yeah. And the council should be able to do this because, the council should, if the council can't do this, then we seriously need help here. If these wet leaves come in here and then clog up the drains and all that kind of things, that could lead to flooding, and that is something we seriously don't want happening. The council should be responsible if they didn't do it themselves, because that's what people pay them to do. If other bits of rubbish get caught up with the leaves, they won't be composted safely and could end up in a landfill. And insects and mammals use leaves as shelter in the winter, so it should be left there to encourage the wildlife. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Frederick Mia. And, yeah. So I guess on my part of this, we should sweep leaves on the streets for all the affirmative position's reasons. I actually agree completely with what the affirmative position says, and that it could be dangerous for the leaves to pile up, and that it would become slimy, wet, and slimy, and it's helpful for local council workers too. So, yeah, there's a bonus for them. And it also encourages people to meet them. I guess I agree with that too. Also, I do agree that the council should do it because that's what they're paid to do. I think people can't volunteer to do it too because the council workers could be overwhelmed by all this. Overwhelmed by a bunch of zombies, if you were. Like that. So I guess that's all I'm trying to say too. So that's basically here. That's about my part.